Hey, good morning, everybody. It is January, I think, 11? January 11 at 10:30 in the morning, getting a bit of a late start. Yeah, they moved Val again back to jumping all over the place on her schedule, and my least favorite schedule is the one she's got today, tomorrow, and the next day. It's 12:30 to 9, so when we get up in the morning, I end up leaving, and then we don't get to see each other. So I hang around for a little bit, and then I get out here too late. So I just wanted to pick up from where we left off. A couple days ago it rained, so we had talked about that on the last video. So it got pretty sloshy. We got a pretty good dump. I think there was maybe over a couple of inches on this last rain, and so I didn't come out yesterday, and I was hoping the water's kind of soak in a little bit. So something to think about when you're buying your raw land, and they often say don't do anything to your land for a year and just study it, or even before you buy it if you're able to. But, these circumstances, these things, you can't always work out like that. Anyway, I'm studying the land as I am here working on it, and I just wanted to show you guys a couple things that I'm learning. When it does rain, our property kind of sits at a lower elevation than the road and our neighbor. So I'm seeing a lot of the runoff on the side here. And I'm really glad that I actually packed a lot of this dirt in here from that pad over there. But I'm seeing lots of runoff and little gullies all over the place. And when I'm coming in here with the Tundra, and it's four-wheel drive, I haven't had a necessity to go into low, but on the four-wheel high, I'm still on this side of this hill sliding when I come in here. And it's been 2 days now, or a full day and a half or whatever since it rained, and my tires are sliding down the side of this hill. So I think this one right here, I just slid right here too. So the other day when I was digging the pits too, or filling in the pits with the tractor, same thing. It was sliding around as well. So something I'm going to study and look at and keep an eye on. And I think what that means to me is either this is going to always need to be covered with something, as far as maybe straw or hay or something, or it needs to have a good seeding of grass, something that's going to keep it from washing away, because I can see that it's going to wash away at some point, like over time. I got this nice, pretty solid gully right here coming down at this little road that I put, and then when we put the house over there, that water's going to run off from the top right there down into our house. We're going to take precautions and put some piping and waterproofing and stuff here to run that water around the edge of the house. But it's something I can see because of the way this dirt is. It carries water. Then we saw that pit the other day, how it filled in the pit, running just off of our pad and pulling water down in there. So it's a thing to, something to study and look at on your property. So I'm keeping an eye on this stuff, and see that that's something I really need to pay attention to. I think my tent officially bit the dust after the wind and rain storm that we had the other couple days ago. I'm going to see if I can prop it up and see if it'll go back up, but it looks pretty broken. All right, so we have a broken bar here, which we showed the other day, and this one was still hanging on, but now it's broken. And then this one broke, so there's no stability to keep this thing up anymore. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow again, so I think I'll leave that on top of there one more rainstorm and see if it's kind of like having a tarp on there. So leave that on there one more time, and then starting next week, I'll probably just take it down and leave it. Maybe just cover the tractor with just this blue tarp part, or I'll do it with this. All right, guys, the plan today is to just keep on tackling this pile of brush and trees and logs. I'm hoping I don't want to put pressure on myself that I need to finish today, but it'd be nice if I finish that today. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain. I don't know the extent of it, but it'd be nice to just get this done, this project done and out of the way. It's never going to end. Over here in the bushes that are over here, it's got more bushes and stuff in here, in there. There's tree limbs and things like that I have plenty to cut in there that needs to be cleaned up as well. So there's always going to be cutting to do, but I'd just like to get this finished out here. Alright guys, I don't know what my problem is, but I have not boogieing through this. It has taken me a lot of time. I thought I would get close to being done today, and I could have done some more. It's only 2:30. I'm going to go over here and do something else for a little bit. I was up in this stuff and I was cutting and my feet got caught in this brush. And with the chainsaw running, I fell and tumbled down here. The chain hit me. I can't even tell what's really hurt on me. It happened probably almost an hour ago. But I think I got a scratch here and there, and just, I feel like I have developed a headache since I fell, and I feel like I kind of jammed myself somewhere. I don't know. So maybe best if I stop doing this for the day and move on to something else. All right, we're going to take a chance. I'm not taking a chance. It's going to probably fall, whatever. But I got one more rainstorm in her, maybe. Tractor there. Yeah, after I fell, I'm starting to feel a little more. I think I yanked my neck or my back or something. I'm feeling kind of, I think I'm going to feel it once I stop working. All right, you guys, the other thing I'm going to do out here today is I actually did get back word from the Dowser that we've been using, that we just kind of started out with. I sent him aerial shots of and ground shots of this area where we're interested in putting the well. and he remotely doused the area, and somewhere basically within these bushes in this area right up here, within 25 to 50 feet, there is a vein, according to him, that is about 307 feet deep. 3.75 inch wide drill will go down in that exact spot. But he said, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's kind of expensive for him to come out here. We're near Flat Rock area in North Carolina, and he would be coming all the way from Raleigh. So you're paying for his transportation, his meals, his lodging, his work out here on the land. He claims to be 92% accurate. But I do have dowsing rods. And he said, give it a shot and see if you can find it yourself. So our whole family is thinking coming out here at different times, or kind of like not looking where each other, and see if we happen to, at least 2 or 3 of us, hit in a general area of where the douse would be. So I'm going to play around with this for a minute and see if what I come up with. The way I understand this is you got to establish communication with the rods. Show me yes. All right, when they cross, it's yes. Show me no. Show me no. Kind of freaky, huh? All right, so going away from each other's now. Indicate yes when I cross potable water. Indicate yes when I cross potable water. Is this water over 100 feet deep? Is this water over 200 feet deep? Is this water over 300 feet deep? There you guys go. I think it's right here. I've crossed this so many times right here. It's somewhere around 300 feet deep. I'm excited for the family to come out and look and see what they think. This blows my mind, guys. I've doused before and it didn't work for me. And today I just really tried to get in the zone. I put my copper dowsers on the ground a couple times to ground them. I talked to them, and if my other family members make this work, that's the spot. I don't need to pay this guy to come out. I'm pretty excited. All right, guys. A little after 4 o'clock, and I had no idea I was going to douse that long. I doused all over the place there, and that was a very cool experience. I don't know. That's awesome. I hope that I found the spot. I'm going to go ahead and head to the county right now. It's a little after 4, and I looked it up. They closed at 5. So I'm going to go see if I have my building permit yet, because I was supposed to have it today. So I gave them all day. I'm going to go check in there right at the end of the closing hour. So let's go over there and see if it's ready.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is January 12, Friday, at 10 o'clock in the morning. I am at the county office, and yesterday I went there, and they did have our building permit ready. However, I was there at about 4:30, and they don't accept checks for the building permits, or any checks, I guess, in that office after 4 p.m. So there's your small town county office for you. So I had to turn around and come all the way back down here this morning, and gonna pay for that. I was not going to go out to the property and work today because it's supposed to rain, but they've moved the rain till later on in the day, so I'm going to go ahead and get this permit and then head on out to the property and work for a few hours. So here's hoping that everything goes smooth here in the office. All right, guys. I went into the county and got our permit. We're good to go, ready to start foundation. We still have to wait almost a week before we get an official address, street address. That's something we've been wanting to know. There's different paperwork you fill out, and just, you know, here and there, there's things that have been nice to have an address instead of putting in a parcel number. So that's the one thing we still have to wait till next week sometime. And but then after that, we're totally clear. So exciting. I'm looking forward to next week. We'll start probably measuring on the foundation and start getting that going. All right, heading out to the property. Gonna, I guess, probably cut some more wood today and do some dowsing a little bit more.
All right, guys, a little after 11. Just getting out here, getting ready to start. Got everything fueled up and ready to go. So I'm going to try to do this end first so I make it feel like I've actually accomplished something. I got that pile and this pile. I checked the weather and they moved the rain till like somewhere between 1 and 2. And after I checked it, the clouds just socked in like right away. So we'll see how long I can go before it starts dumping on me. But if I got a couple hours before it starts raining, at least I'll get something done. All right, let's get after it. All right, guys. A little after 12:30. It wasn't supposed to start raining till 1. Val called me at 12:30-ish, a little bit before 12:30 from up in Flat Rock, which is about 30 minutes drive from here. Said it was starting to sprinkle then. So about 15-20 minutes has gone by and now it's starting to sprinkle here. Luckily, I pretty much got all these 2 trees that were here. There was one about 4-foot section left that I just threw over here and I'll get it next time. That makes me feel good. I got something done. If it doesn't start coming down too hard, I'll hang out here for a minute. I'm going to put stuff away and do a little dowsing really quick. Well, I had to kick that into fast forward real fast. Started coming down pretty good. Good sprinkle, and then my family just texted up where we live that it's starting to hail there, so I'm glad I got stuff put away real quick. Okay guys, I'm going to try to take you on a session here with dowsing. Hope this chest strap is going to show the proper view angle. I'm going to ask my dowsing sticks, please show me what is yes. Thank you. Please show me what is no. Thank you. Please indicate to me a yes when we cross potable water. Please indicate 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 yes when we cross potable water. Thank you. Is the water more than 100 feet deep? Is the water more than 200 feet deep? Is the water more than 300 feet deep? All right, it's right at 300. Is the gallons per minute at the wellhead more than 1 gallon per minute? Is it more than 2 gallons per minute? Is the water at the wellhead more than 4 gallons per minute? Is the water at the wellhead more than 10 gallons per minute? Is the water at the wellhead going to be more than 12 gallons per minute? Is the water at the wellhead going to be more than 13 gallons per minute? Is the water at the wellhead going to be more than 14 gallons per minute? All right, guys, we're going to be right at about 14 gallons per minute. All right, guys. About 1:30, I hung out a little longer to do some dowsing. That was fun. And then found out, you know, the gallons per minute is going to be around 14. Right now I'm acting pretty confident that's exactly what's happening there and that I'm completely accurate and all that. I don't know if I'm accurate or not because we haven't dug yet. But if this ends up working, I'll be shocked. I'm going to have Val come out this weekend. Hopefully she gets I think she has Sunday off, and have her do the dowsing and unmark my spot where I put the flag. and see if she comes up with the same area. Pretty neat. I think that's really cool. I can, find this, use this for other things too. So anyway, it was kind of raining off and on there. Now it's coming down a little bit harder again. So I'm not sure if I'll be out here tomorrow. It's going to be a mud pit. So I might do a couple other things tomorrow. We're going to pretty soon start on that foundation. Pretty exciting. So we'll see you guys soon. Good morning, everybody. It's January 14 on a Sunday.
Hi.
My two girls are here with me.
We're visiting. We're visiting the building crew.
Yeah. So we went to Home Depot today, and I got me some couple bales of hay to just spread out on the building pad to help soak up some of the mud. And then we also got some plywood. This is some pieces left over from some other stuff. This is stuff that Bren and I are going to be sharing for some wood. And then I brought these pallets out a while ago. So we're just going to start prepping the area a little bit to put sheds probably today and figure out what we're doing and maybe spread this out. Just going to do a little bit of stuff today. All right, guys, it's a little bit windy. I got to figure out how to use my wireless microphones so we don't have this wind problem. Anyway, I brought the truck up here and I slid, and I was in 4 high. I slid all the way up against this tree, against my trailer. I hit it right here. Luckily, I didn't cause too much problems. And now I've got Valentina over here. She is also dowsing to see if we come up with any similarities. She found a spot right here that I did not find. So we'll keep going over this area and just keep dowsing for a while. She did not found it over there where I was, but she hasn't been over there much. So let's hope we find something similar. It's a little bit windy, so hopefully this doesn't affect the microphone too much. So you finding anything?
I have that spot over there.
And that's it?
That's it.
Those are really floating on the no side big time.
The water. Yes. Is this potable water for our family?
Wow.
No. So it's potable, but it's not for our family. See, is it potable water for our family? No. Is this potable water?
Or have you asked how deep it is?
Here?
It could be potable water, but it could only be like 100 feet deep, and it's not like a good source.
That one, I didn't ask how deep is there, but that's 63 gallons a minute.
63 gallons per minute, possibly. I'll douse after you're done, and I'll see if I get the same thing. This is getting frustrating for me because I am indicating on this flag very strongly all the right answers, and Valentina is indicating very strongly on this flag for all the answers. And now she's trying to find something maybe in between that we can, but when we douse each other's flags, we get different answers. So it's a little bit frustrating. I was really excited this week that everything was going well, and I was hoping she's going to go over it and indicate strongly, but it indicates a positive for her, but it's not giving her the same answers as me. All right, guys, we've been dowsing and not a consistent answer up there, so taking a little break, maybe come back to it in a little bit. So I decided to come down here to the creek. The road is right here. I have never seen water up this high. The bush gets pretty thick through here, so I'm not going to go any further. But I am the trucks are over there. I am very far up this creek, and we've got water in it now. So that is kind of cool. It'll be interesting to see, like, kind of with the seasons and the weather. We've been down here many times and I've not seen water here. Now it kind of, there's nothing right here. So it picks up and drops at different places. And you come down here and there's More water right here. So I don't know if this is standing water from rain and it just all kind of collects there, or if there's a natural spring that filled up enough that now water is able to fill up enough to come here. Because, I mean, this is basically just standing water. A couple of places you can see it's trickling downhill. I don't know if you could see that or not. But this is kind of, let me go this way. I think this is encouraging that we're going to have more water than I thought. Something that aggravates me is here's a tire. And I saw another tire up on a bank down here, or it's right there. That kind of ticks me off. That stuff I'm going to have to get rid of at some point. There's a glass jar right there in the water. These people, they just throw garbage everywhere. It's frustrating. But we got water going all the way down through here. Now I'm walking in the creek bed and there's nothing. So, and then now all of a sudden pick up a little bit right here. Broken glass again. I don't understand that. Ooh, here's a nice. I bet you when this fills up, that's a nice deep hole. Oh yeah, now we're at the pad. Usually I don't see water, haven't seen water another 100 feet down, and that's where it usually has started. So we got water up here. Pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about that. And it looks like we had some wash through here. That comes from up there all the way to the neighbor. There's a wash going through here. Okay guys, I did a little bit more dowsing while everybody's kind of sitting around. Again, that's my location there. And this is Valentina's right here somewhere, blue flag. And then we had Nicole do some. And we're indicating on both of them and about the same numbers, gallons per minute, and also depth. When Val asks, hers is better than my location. When I ask, mine's better than her location. So not quite sure what to do about that. So we'll sit on it and maybe do a little bit more dowsing here in a little bit. Skittles is getting her feetsies clean so she can get back in the car.
Well, she's coming with me, Mom said.
She's coming with Nikki.
And I guess we're done dowsing. We didn't come to any strong conclusions.
Except I came to
We have two locations.
We have two locations, and Nicole's indicating that mine was right, and mine indicated that mine was the best. But Val indicates hers is the best. I don't know.
We don't know.